How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, I'm feeling a lot better personally myself. Still got a few niggling bits going along, but it's getting there and my health is definitely on the up. Thank you so much for your continued support. We have a banger video for you out for today from Halo. We've got Lies of P. We've got future games, remakes, the works that we're going to be looking into. We've also got some Steam news, which people are now blaming Activision bad. So with all that said and done, let's get cracking into the video. Before we do though, we're going to set another like challenge with another 250 likes. Let's see if you can smash it. We haven't done one of these in a while, but I do want to return to them. Let's see if you can smash it. It really helps the video and the channel, of course. So if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does the world of good for the channel. Finally, if you can spare 2 minutes, do check out the GoFundMe link in the description below. It is for someone else. It isn't for me. All proceeds will go to that person. Their partner has contracted cancer, and I'm trying to raise some money in order to help them through their difficult times. So if you can support in any way, that would be amazing. Even if you can't, a simple share of that link would go a long way. Thank you so much. On with the video. Right, so we have this, what you're seeing on screen right now. According to Ains at Seasoned Gaming, the next Halo campaign is in development at 343. He pretty much confirms here that Halo is in development on Unreal. They are currently working on stuff with Infinite, and we just don't expect it in any time soon. But the real question now arises, of course, should they be developing this game in Unreal or stick with Slipspace? Slipspace has been the engine that has pretty much brought Halo to where it is right now, and I think it allows stuff that the Unreal Engine simply cannot. Now, Unreal Engine looks great. It's got the amazing eye candy, but it also has the performance of a donkey. It just doesn't work. Any game that's tried to use it has found it taxing. People are, relying on FSR 3 to use, real true frame generation that reduces your resolution down to like 540p in order to get something good. Avernium suffered greatly because of this, and so far, because of how unoptimized Unreal Engine 5 is, it's just not a good platform to use. Will it be in the future? More than likely, but right now it just needs a lot of work. So should Halo, in its restricted self with the engine, be ported over or be in development through Unreal Engine? I don't know. I think Slipspace would probably still be the better option, but a new Halo is in development. I guess the Infinite was not infinite enough, considering they had to support Xbox One and the Series consoles. This is going to be a first true next-gen Halo, so all eyes will be on this one. 343 cannot mess this up. This is their first true next-generation Halo, so hopefully it is going to be one for the ages. Next we have here with the Activision CEO teases remakes after merger with Xbox. Now, I believe this is the talk with Bobby Kotick, where he was speaking about Guitar Hero, but hopefully we'll get to see other remakes coming along. There's a long history of games, and a history of really solid games from Activision Blizzard, from the Transformers games, just to name just one franchise on its own, that could do with re-releases, remasters, remakes. I mean, the Transformers games still look great today, but can you imagine them having that next-gen treatment and being ported over? That could be absolutely amazing. So hopefully we'll hear more on this in the coming months, but rest assured that this is supposed to be happening. Now, on the news of this, we are supposed to be getting actual potential games dropping sometime this week. Now, the news came out that we could be seeing games dropping as of today, Activision Blizzard games, onto Game Pass. The previous, like the older catalog of games, like the Transformers games I was talking about, could be dropping at some point today. Not sure if they're going to drop today or if they're going to drop this week. That is the rumor, but interesting enough. Hopefully we start to see some of those games filter through to Game Pass, because there's a lot of great games out there that people haven't played and can get an awesome opportunity through Game Pass to actually play them. Game Pass coming soon. We have a bunch of games already filtering through. You have Frog Detective, which most will meme about. You have Formula 1 Manager 23, which I know there's a market for that. Headbangers Rhythm Royale. Juice Hunt is supposed to be a really good one. City Skylines is another, big one for PC gamers. You got Minico's Night to Market. I'll probably check that out just to see what it is. But then you've got the big one here, the Dead Space remake, making its way to Game Pass via EA Play. Good stuff. Now here we see the Xbox tax again, that Game Pass tax hitting Lies of P and, hampering its sales. Now, I'm only just kidding. They've hit 1 million copies sold. Now, one of the things that Lies of P, in my opinion, had to get over, the hurdle that they needed to get over, was actually getting into people's hands and getting people to play it and actually get that word of mouth going out on how good this game actually is. And it really is that good. In my opinion, it's up there for contention of Game of the Year. It's a solid experience and one that, if you do like Souls games, and even if you don't, it actually kind of is a really nice entry game for you. It gets really hard, and some people will say it's actually harder than some other Souls games. I mean, it was nerfed after all, but there's something about this, something about the setting, the allure, the aesthetic that just keeps me coming back. It's a really good game. And, they say we would like to express our sincere gratitude to all the citizens of Krat. Thank you to everyone who helped us and accompanied us, and we hope you join in our future journeys as well. Because there are going to be DLCs to this game, and it's exciting times. But as you can see here, I actually think Game Pass really helped this game. It helped put it onto the market, helped put it out there, because I know a number of people who absolutely wasn't interested in this game at all, but after playing it on Game Pass, they felt so good about it that they actually went and bought a physical copy of the game. Yeah, that's the impression that this gave people. So for those of you that are on the fence, do check it out. It's a really good game. And once again, Lies of P, congratulations on that 1 million copies sold. That is amazing. It just goes to prove that if you make a good game, people will buy it, even if it is on Game Pass. All right, so this one. People are obviously Activision bad, Activision bad, Activision bad. They're blaming Activision for the prices increase. Now, that couldn't be further from the truth, because the reality is people have been exploiting Turkey and their cheap prices for a number of years now, and it looks like companies like Steam and everyone else, in fact, Sony increased their prices in Turkey by 500%. That's ridiculous, right? But it actually is still cheaper than what you would pay here in the UK. When you convert them currency, it's still about £80 for PlayStation Premium, whereas here you pay like 120, 130 pounds. So I think it's £135 now. So, you're still paying less. You're just not paying that £100 less now. And people are really upset about that because this was their gateway to dirt cheap gaming. But it looks like Steam has caught onto this and has changed the prices. This isn't a Microsoft Activision change. This is something that Steam actually apparently made themselves. If I'm wrong, do correct me in the comment section below. The information that I've got is that Steam themselves have made this change, and apparently they're going to start making this change across the board to other games as well. I guess this one was just the first one because of the merger. It's in the limelight. Everyone is kind of like trying to double dip into this. But, with Turkey's inflation and how poorly the economy is run, well, it's no surprise to see this. And I guess the people that are truly upset about this happening are the ones that were exploiting the deal and, setting their consoles or their region to Turkey, using someone's address there illegally in order to be a registered resident there and to actually buy the games. Yes, you have to do that. So the whole transaction is kind of shady anyway, but in the end, it is what it is. It was always going to happen. People exploiting got away with it for long enough, and now they're upset. But of course, Activision bad because it's an Activision thing that they're showing here. They didn't show any other franchise, only Activision, because apparently Activision bad, Microsoft bad. This one over here is actually a nice post. To all people questioning the relevance of Metacritic scores, the game developers put their hearts into creating these AAA games, and these scores really matter. They even get bonuses. But except Bethesda and Activision Blizzard and Microsoft employees, they don't get anything. You're free to bash them as much as you humanly want. I'm only putting that point in because the hypocrisy is quite real. They come out with these statements, which is a true statement and one I wholeheartedly defend and back. But you can't say this on the back of absolutely destroying a previous game that didn't deserve to be destroyed as much as it was. There are faults with Starfield, sure, but the way these people went, they made it look like the game was worse than E.T. on the Atari, which is in a dump yard still somewhere, right? You cannot say this statement if you're coming up with that sort of rhetoric and reaction for another game. So I just wanted to make that hypocrisy open first because I think it's valid criticism. More than just for fanboy fodder and buying decisions, but potential new customers new to gaming. And you've got a developer here saying, 10 years chasing that 90 plus, I'm not crying, you're crying. And a massive congratulations to Insomniac Games. They finally got that 90 plus Metacritic that they've been searching for. Spider-Man 2, from what I've been told and from what I've watched, looks really good, really graphically amazing. The fast travel system looks, very impressive, and I hope more companies actually look to incorporate it. I really don't care how they did it or what people are going to say. I mean, I know that there's a bit of loading going on there, and it's maybe a little bit hidden. The developers are saying it's not. I don't know who to believe. I'll just go with my personal opinion. Regardless, it looks impressive and it's great. And I just hope more companies use that method of fast traveling, because it just makes it look so seamless, right? But it's a well-deserved. Apparently the game is amazing, and if you do have a PS5, go out, pick it up. If you're in the UK, Currys are doing a deal right now. Feel free to Google it because I don't have the article. I did tweet about it earlier, but they're doing a promotion right now where you can get 15% off already before the game comes out. So go check that out. But all in all, massive well done to Insomniac Games for releasing, another well-balanced game. It has issues, but who cares? If the game is fun, it plays well, and it delivers the experience that you want, even if it is a 20-hour game, so be it. Good job. And so I wanted to end it on a light note here with the panic setting in from Tim Dog. We absolutely need to know, says Nicola, what the hell these PlayStation studios are making. Bend, nothing since Days Gone. Firewalk, nothing since Acquired. London, nothing since Blood and Truth. Media Molecule, nothing since Dreams. Sucker Punch, nothing since Ghost. Naughty Dog needs to wake up too, because all they've been doing is remasters, although they are apparently making The Last of Us 3, according to a leak by Neil Druckerman. And of course, Sucker Punch has been heavily rumored to be working on Ghost of Tsushima too. But they do need games. Right now, they have nothing for 2024, and with Spider-Man coming out, one game for 2023, and 2024 looking as barren as it is, it's a little worrying. So they have a right to be a little upset. But they're in the same place that Xbox was in when their games were cooking and people were mocking them. And now that they've actually acquired a couple of studios as well, those games that were cooking are now actually ready. And there's more coming that are ready. So instead of that, Phil going for that 4 games a year, we could be getting 8 to 10 games a year, which is absolutely amazing, including some shadow drops, which would be absolutely amazing. Right, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that discussion, and I'll see you in the next video. There was a couple more snippets that I wanted to cover in regards to MBG. I may leave that for another video because there are longer snippets. I didn't want this to go too long. Let me know if you would actually like to see that. If you do, just leave a comment in the description below and I'll check it out. That said though, don't forget to like and subscribe. Every like counts. We do want to smash that 250 like challenge. Every subscription counts. We are almost at that 5.5k, which will then propel us to go on to that 6k subs. We are heading for that 7.5k towards Christmas, so that would be absolutely beautiful. And if you do have 2 minutes, do consider checking that GoFundMe in the description below. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.